Are you really addicted to sugar? Now, I got a message the other day and it said, I can't stop eating sugar. What do you mean by that is what was kind of my response. And it comes down to this. You see, just like on the news, just like with country blaming different countries, you got elections, Brexit, everyone blaming each other. We love to blame one thing because it makes it simple, and I get it, and it gives you that one answer. So let's blame sugar. But even though I don't like using the word addicted, although you could argue that it's a very, it's an addiction in a way that you can just walk out, go into Waitrose, pick up some sugary stuff and go out. But it's not that you're walking out with, say, a packet of granulated sugar, necking it down, is it? So it's not really a proper addiction. What you're actually addicted to is high sugary, fat, combined foods. And that's what the research shows as well. Overweight, obese, seems to be associated with high fat and high sugary food. Just think of the texture in your mouth when you have, say, some proper good ice cream, full fat and full sugar. So yeah, there's sugar in there, but it's often combined with fat. And here's the thing, go try some fat-free ice cream. It's probably not the same. Yeah, so is it really sugar? Or are we just loving to blame sugar and just, hit one thing and then say, yeah, it's got to be that. And don't get me wrong, that can work, because if you try and cut out sugar, however you define it, because some people say, well, fruit's natural sugar, so that's okay. I'll be honest, your body doesn't go, oh, hang on a minute, you're natural sugar, you're okay, sugar is sugar. So even if you have, say, rice is broken down into sugar in your body. And if you say, no, but I eat brown rice, well, just look at the Japanese populations, they're doing alright, right? They eat a ton of white rice. Imagine me going over there as a nutritionist going, look everyone, you need to be eating brown rice because it's healthier. Yeah, it probably wouldn't go down well. And that's where cultural habits come in as well. Your environment, I could go on forever of what you're really addicted to. And I don't know how I've gone on to this, but I'm going to tangent again. The other day I was presenting and someone said, I think it's genetics for the reason why I'm overweight / got diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, that is. Now, it can be that. But just because someone else in the family has it, it can make you more likely. But at the same time, if someone else in the family is also overweight, you're doing the same type of things, you're eating the same type of foods, same environment, so you eat together, you do your exercise together if you do any at all, you have similar sleeping routines, bedtime routines, then is it genetic or is it epigenetic, environment based? Is your environment the reason why you're putting on weight and can't lose it, or the genetics? Yeah, so I guess it comes back down to crowd circles. But I don't know how I went off on that tangent there. Always doing it. So, summary of that. We're always looking to blame one thing. Yeah? You got countries blaming everyone else. Who's to blame? Donald Trump, etc. Sugar is the diet one at the moment. We seem to be bashing sugar. But are you really addicted to it? Would you ever go into a supermarket, pick up a kilogram of granulated white sugar and walk out with a spoon? I hope not. Yeah, it's always that fat combined with the sugar, which comes to highly palatable, easy to eat foods. When you're on the go and you're not really mindful of what you're doing, that's when it becomes dangerous. That's when it becomes, like, what did I eat yesterday? Walk up to someone and ask them what they ate yesterday. I guarantee they'll remember maybe a sit-down meal, but if you try and say, what did you have in between meals? Oh yeah, I had a coffee. Do you have anything with that? They can barely remember it, and you have to really probe because we're so on the go, mindless. All of a sudden, we don't think we eat much, we eat more than we do. And that's where these grab and go, highly palatable foods get us. I was getting petrol the other day, and you're always in a rush when you get petrol, aren't you? You're either going somewhere or coming back from somewhere and you really need to fill up. So when they offer you that £1 chocolate, you're kind of in a rush. You're in a queue, you're looking around, there's wine gums, there's reduced chocolates, then they offer you the £1. It's rude not to, right? So, I've gone off on one. Anyway, moral of the story, there's more to it than just that one sugar thing. And that's just one of the myths and obstacles that keep holding us back. And I'm going to go into all of these things in more detail on the 9th of May, it's a Tuesday, in Marlborough, at Marlborough Golf Club, 6:30 till 7:30. I will put a link in the comments so that you can register. It's completely free, but places are limited. And the coffee, if you're just in it for the free coffee, it's probably not for you, but the coffee is going to be good. I'll make sure of that. Taste testing next week. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care. Have a good day.